my fair lady. Itaye! Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Gist with Yummy, Yummy, Yummy. Thank you so much. If you are a returning viewer, mwah, mwah, mwah. So much love. And if this is your first time, OMG, mwah, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Just click on that button and boom, you subscribed. And after watching this video, just give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family. I really appreciate that. So, I sang one of the famous nursery rhymes, London Bridge is falling down. So, in this video, there's a link down there. When I went to London, me and the kids on vacation, you can go to London and don't go see that famous London Bridge. Yeah. So, there was no way I was going to go all the way from the US to London and not go see the famous bridge. I had to. And guess what, you guys? I kept asking, where is it? Because I was so anxious. It's supposed to be a famous landmark. I will tell you. They finally took me there to the famous London Bridge that was falling down. You know how we used to sing it. I was the most disappointed. This is the famous London Bridge that has been falling down. They're like, yeah. I'm like, really? I'm seeing myself walking on the road. There was no bridge structure. And you might say, for those of you that lives in the Houston area, we have a lot of bridges. I mean, bridge. And we have something we call bridge as well. That's there's road underneath, then you have this big old thing. They just construct that goes over that road, kind of lessen traffic. We call it bridge, but in the real definition of bridge, I call that a road that is not a bridge. However, that was what I saw. And I kept asking, is this the London? My niece was like, how disappointed are you, auntie? I said, 10. 10 is the highest. 10. I was super disappointed that actually was the London Bridge. Not until recently. I was completely convinced, and I guess people that took me there too didn't know that. That was in the original London Bridge. So apparently, that is not the original London Bridge. My people, guess what? Take a wild guess. Where the one that was falling down, that we sang about, that we keep singing about. Guess where is that? Yeah, I bet you couldn't guess. Dude, that is not in London. If you want to see the famous London Bridge that was falling, don't bother traveling to London, England. If you want to go see Big Ben, maybe. But to see the London Bridge, come to the United States of America. Yes. So, I'm going to read this article. And I did my research. And true. So, the 19th century, the 19th century version of the London Bridge that was actually the bridge was sinking. Yeah. So that particular bridge we sang about is no longer in London. It's in the United States of America. Actually, bring it back down. Arizona. Yes, sir. So apparently, when the mayor, the big congressmen, and women, congress boys, congress girls, congress children, when they now found out this bridge was sinking, actually they said the bridge was sinking relatively at a slow pace of 1 inch every 8 years. The bridge was sinking at a slow pace of 1 inch every 8 years. 16 years to inch. So it was sinking like that. So I guess they were scared. But what I would have thought about would be a reconstruction. Totally. This sinking actually happened 130 years after the bridge was constructed. The sinking actually started after 130 years. So when they found out this thing was sinking at a slow pace of 1 inch every 8 years, they decided to put it on the market for sale. I would have thought those people, the congressmen and women and boys and girls and children, should have come together and say, you know what? Let's not sell this. This is a historic landmark. How about we relocate it? Put it somewhere. Make it a tourist attraction. Make some money out of it. No, they sold it. Imagine if you stay there and because you want to go see the London Bridge. So they apparently, in 1968, a US businessman bought the London Bridge that was sinking since it was put in the market for sale. Dude said, I got to get this, a piece of London in my backyard. You know, dude bought it for a whopping amount of $2.46 million. Yeah. Man, it's good to have money. Crazy money. I just feel like I want to go buy the White House if that is even possible. Some of those, because when I went to London, I saw some of those old palaces, castles. Just like they turned those into a tourist attraction. People were going to see. You go buy your ticket. They make money. So let's just say they put one of those on the market and I got one of those crazy money. I said, okay, I need to buy your palace, relocate it back to the US, put it in my backyard. You know, that was what the guy did. So he bought the sinking London Bridge for $2.46 million. And that is not all. It's a bridge, right? You can just lift up a bridge and put it on your head and put it on a plane or something and just relocate. No. So dude bought the bridge in 1968, and 3 years later, after breaking it down, you have to put it apart, brick by concrete by iron by metal, and so brick by brick they have to disassemble the thing and then reassemble. And 3 years later, with another $7 million. Whoa, dude, money they talk. So with another $7 million, so you add 7 million to 2.46 million. Yeah, dollars, man. The famous London Bridge, a landmark, was moved from London, England, London, to United States of America, Arizona, boom. Now it's there as an attraction, a tourist attraction. That guy, it takes money to make money. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, girls, dudes, dudettes, if you want to see the famous London Bridge that was falling, it was actually sinking, don't bother going to London. Come to the United States of America. Better still, Arizona, and you will see. Ta-da! So that's my gist this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah! You make this work, and I really, really appreciate it. And please do not forget.